Hello, my name is Donna Pachowski and I'm an educator with Bywater Solutions. Today I'd like to show you some exciting enhancements in Koha version 2005 with a point of sale feature. So with the new functionality for point of sale, once you have turned on the system preferences, you will see that you have a point of sale button now on your home page. The first thing that you're going to want to do is to go ahead and configure what you're going to be selling at your point of sale. So coming down here to Koha Administration, you're going to go ahead and set up your debit types. Okay, so you can see that I already have in here a book sale that's set as a default and an earbuds. I'm going to go ahead and add another one. So perhaps my library is going to use this to track donations maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the debit type code. I can go ahead and put a default amount in here. So for instance, with book sales, if books are typically 50 cents and people buy one at a time, you could go ahead and set this as 50 cents. Earbuds, $2, that sort of thing. However, you can edit this once you've added it into the point of sale. So for something like donations, if there's an average donation that you get, that's great. And if not, you can go ahead and just put whatever you want in there. So just for today, I'm going to go ahead and use $5 as the default amount. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the description as donation. You have two options here. Can it be manually invoiced and can it be sold? So for the point of sale, we want it to be able to be sold. The can be manually invoiced if you want this to also be able to be charged to a patron's account. So for instance, you have a patron that comes in, they need earbuds, maybe they don't have the money with them. You can go ahead and sell them the earbuds, and then in their library account, you can create a manual invoice to charge them the money for those earbuds. So that's the difference between the two. I'm not really going to ever be manually invoicing donations, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose the can be sold option. And this is going to be happening at all of my libraries, so I'm just going to go ahead and choose all libraries for my limitation. Again, if this is something that is only sold at my library, I can go ahead and limit that to just my particular library. I'm going to go ahead and click on Save. And so now you can go ahead and see that we've added all of those in here. Okay, so we have our earbuds, we have our donations, and we have our book sales. And then again, you can see here if it's available for sale or invoicing. And you do have the ability to go ahead and edit those. So if I wanted to add the invoicing to the earbuds, I could go ahead and do that also. So my debit types are all set up, and so now I'm just ready for my patrons to come on up to the desk and buy stuff. So I can go ahead and click on this point of sale. And here you can go ahead and see what your screen is. You can see the items that are already set up for purchase. So we can see all of those with the costs that are associated with this. What you're going to do is just click on add for the one that you're selling at this point. So perhaps I have a patron that has a bundle of books from the book sale. I'm going to go ahead and click on add, and you'll see that it's now over here into our transaction register. But they didn't buy one, maybe they bought 5 or whatever the case may be. So I need to go ahead and update that cost. I have a couple of options. You could go ahead and add a couple more if you wanted to, if you are selling them one by one, or I can go ahead and remove that. Click in this cost section, and I now have a window where I can go ahead and enter whatever the total value is. So maybe they bought $7.50 worth of books. I can go ahead and put $7.50 in there. Okay, and click out of that, and then now you can see that that is down here into my collect payment section. So how much is the patron's giving me? Is it $7.50? Whatever the case may be. You can use the amount tendered if you want to be able to help with how much change to give, things like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and say, okay, it's $7.50. They are paying me in cash. Again, your payment types are going to follow over from whatever you have. And then what register am I using? And I'm using my point of sale cash register, so that one goes ahead and show. But again, if you had multiple cash registers, as we address in the cash register blog, you can go ahead and choose those registers. All I need to do is click on confirm. Okay, and so now it went ahead and cleared everything out, and I can go ahead and print the receipt for the patron if I want to. So again, really straightforward. You can come in here and say, oh, I've got a patron, they need a set of earbuds, it's $2, they paid me in cash, confirm, and done. So it can be very quick to go through here and just go ahead and keep track of all of those things. So hopefully you'll find this helpful. This tutorial is a production of Bywater Solutions.